Today we are in scenic Green Bay, and we're going to be spending some time on the water cod fishing. Now just over that hill there is the town of Springdale. I actually spent a lot of time there when I was a child, my summers, Christmas vacation, Easter vacation. Spent a lot of time with my aunt and my cousins. But just beyond that point, if you go by water, it's actually where I grew up, the town of Burlington. Not far from here, if you take the water. But by road, quite a distance. So today, we're going to see if we can get our limit. 5 fish per person. I think we can do it, and we're definitely going to have a cook-up later in the week. So let's go. We are in the presence of 2 amazing individuals. One, of course, being our captain, Jim. Wow, that name is pretty incredible, isn't it? Jim. Yeah, you gotta admit, it is a great name. And his sister, Babe. She's our navigator, and she knows every inch of this waterway. She knows exactly where the points are, where we need to be, and even the depth that we need to catch our codfish. They are 2 wonderful people that invited us out today on the water in Jim's boat. And we will never forget their generosity in inviting us along on this wonderful journey to catch some codfish. We no longer have a boat, so being able to get out in the water is a rarity for us.
Fish on?
Fish on.
I think it's a fish on, but it's probably a small fish. I never grab no.
Oh, scope.
I never grab that pliers.
Okay.
So when it comes to cod fishing, you'll see us move from one spot to the next. If we're not getting any bites, if we're not hooking any fish, then it's definitely no fish down there, and we just need to move on to the next spot. There's lots of places to fish all along the shoreline. Even though you might think, well, the shoreline is just right there, you can't be in much water. A lot of times we could be in over 200 or 300 feet of water, or even more. So we want to get around 100 feet, 120 feet. That's a good depth. Any more than that, your arm's going to get tired pulling up those big fish.
That clicking, I think there's a button you can turn that off too.
Yeah, right here, look.
Yeah, on the other side.
There's several ones right here.
No, I forgot. The new one I picked up there a couple of weeks ago when I was in Blue Ridge in Lewisburg.
Looks like a nice rod.
Yeah,
Right?
nice real
Looks
fish.
like a nice reel rod.
Yeah.
It's all right when you got one on, the excitement of it, but when you're
It's
jigging,
not annoying.
it's pretty annoying.
No, she's spitting out better too.
Too deep for me, bro.
Huh?
That's too deep for me.
Too deep, yeah. We'll find another spot. I mean, not that the fish aren't down that deep.
And there you
Oh.
go.
They go deeper than that.
They go a lot deeper than that.
You don't want to pull up no more than one, that depth though.
Yeah.
Especially a big one.
We're in a 21-foot wooden boat. And I forget the front tot, how far it was from the floor. We're in 48 fathom of water. And my buddy hit one. He asked for a knife 3 times. And he was just hauled like that. And when the fish go down, bore down. And I said, if you can't haul that, I said, stand aside, let me do it. He was old anyway, he was married to my mother-in-law. He pulled it up and we threw it in the wheelbarrow and 200 fish, 247 pounds. I put my hands in his gills I stood up on the seat and I opened there. I had the tail come down when I went down on the boat. Yeah. He was about 7 feet long. And when we ripped open, none but water. And when we shipped it.
Hey, Sean?
You should.
Oh, we're catching everything today besides cod.
Too small.
We have to move. When there's flatfish and sculpins, there's usually not much for cod.
Oh, oh.
Hey, Sean?
Yep.
Another one.
Definitely got a meal already.
Huh?
We definitely got a meal.
Nice one. You like eating those? You like eating those?
The American Place one. It's a flounder American Place. Gets it off the Grand Banks.
Yeah.
Really good.
They're good. I like those.
Yeah, they're sweet.
Out in BC, we call them chicken.
Now look at that.
Ah,
Anything under a certain.
one trio. That's a nice sized one too.
What are you going to get off?
Like you can see how peaceful and beautiful just being on the water, trying for a fish. And it doesn't matter if you catch a cod or sculpin or even a flounder. Just being out here is so peaceful. And we finally got the first catch of the day. A beautiful, beautiful codfish. A little on the small size, but a perfect, what we call rounder. And rounder, you would cook that as a whole fish. Perfect for stewed fish. Put that right in the pot, then all your vegetables. It's absolutely delicious. One of your most important instruments on the boat, other than the motor, I guess you can say, is your depth finder or your fish finder. And it will show us if there's any fish on the bottom. And it's not showing any. And this is a very strange day. We definitely got to be moving around quite a bit to see, can we find a good run of cod. So far, not much luck.
I got something on.
I don't know whether to guess if it's a flatfish or sculpin.
Yeah, it could be a sculpin.
think we're gonna get anything back this time of day.
No.
Oh,
That's fishing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get one, sometimes you don't. Me and Father, well, we weren't lucky enough to catch a cod. Caught a few flounders and a few scoplins, but for many, this would be a disappointing time. Being out in boat, being on the water, such a beautiful day, and come in empty-handed without a cod. But for me and Father, being on the water is more than just catching cod. It's about creating memories. It's about the time spent on a beautiful day in boat out on a magnificent ocean and enjoying the time together, enjoying the time with friends. And we really want to thank Jim and his beautiful sister for allowing us to tag along today. This was an opportunity to create memories. It's more than just catching cod. It's about the experience of being together and the experience about more adventures as we continue to hopefully get more trips out on the ocean and be able to jig for a few more cod. I grew up in a small town of 150, 175 people, and I live right next to the ocean, and that's something that I really miss. Even the smell of the salt water. A lot of people don't realize, for people that grew up next to the ocean, how much that means to us. And we had our own boat. We can go fishing anytime we wanted to. And I certainly missed the opportunity to be able to go. This is probably the 4th time in the last 25 years that I've been cod fishing. And I'm hoping to do more of it. But we don't know that many people with a boat. So we're hoping to do this more often. I did promise you a fish fry, but it's very difficult to fry up fish that you didn't catch. But thanks to the wonderful generosity of our Captain Jim, we will be having a cod fry. It was Mom and Dad's 52nd anniversary over the weekend, and Jim felt so bad that me and Dad, well, we didn't catch any fish, that he gave Mom and Dad a beautiful meal of fresh fish that he caught in the morning. And we also got some mackerel, some fresh mackerel that was caught the last couple of days. And we also got something unique, something different, something delicious. And it's also from the codfish. We're going to be using Papa Ray's in with the flour.
oh, Papa Ray's, most definitely.
I've been using this on eggs, scrambled eggs, even French toast. It's phenomenal. But it's best to use good oil as well on the grill. We use this avocado oil, because you don't want the oil to burn. If it burns, you got a mess to clean up. It sticks on, and it's horrible.
Avocado.
And I always try to buy the ones in bottles. The ones in the bottles is better, and it should be only like a couple ingredients, and that's it. If you got a dozen ingredients, what they're doing, they're substituting, and they're adding a lot of additives, so they don't have to add much avocado oil. So it should only be 1 or 2 ingredients. That's it. Today we're going to be showing you again something very unique, something that's usually discarded, but something that's very delicious. It's a part of the codfish, the Atlantic codfish. It's called the collar, and it's very flavorful and tender. Often, yeah, it's considered a delicacy. Fish collars are located where the head connects to the body, and it includes the flesh between the pectoral fins and the gill cover. The collars are definitely known to be very rich, succulent, and tender meat. There's a lot of meat in this area of the cod that goes unnoticed. They also have a very high fat content, which contributes to their flavor and moistness. The moistness. I mean, the fat from the cod is good fats. It's things that we need. A lot of very important nutrients in the meat of cod, including the skin. Now, some people will take the skin, dry it out, and they'll use it for dog treats throughout the winter. Very nutritious. Now, this fish I'm about to show you, well, it's not unique, but it is different. And can you tell by the color of the meat? This is mackerel. We got a couple fillets of this beautiful fresh mackerel. We're going to fry these up as well. We keep these pretty much intact as one full fillet. And they are quite oily, but very delicious. And again, full of very important, healthy nutrients. This is going to be an incredible fish fry. Okay, starting to sizzle there now, so starting to warm up. No, once you get used to it, you won't want to use anything else.
No.
Because I mean, you got the frying pan and you're
It's
trying
perfect.
to flip eggs, whereas you just come right in under, right here, and
when
it's just
I had 4 eggs there, and
Yeah,
just went
just simple.
doop, doop.
simple for
Put the
cooking.
grease on it. My good God. I'm not too old to learn. And this is recorded.
Yeah.
Once you've tried these collars and realize how much meat is actually there, you'll never discard them again. They are phenomenal. They are a different taste and texture than the fillets, and this is why this is sought after from many, many chefs. They want the collar of the cod to cook in their restaurants. There's a reason for that. So why would we discard this type of meat? Never again. We will be eating collars
Put no
from
sense in
this
that.
day forward. We always did growing up. It's something that we got out of, something we're getting back into. The traditional foods to traditional cooking, that's what we're doing, and that's what we're going to continue
Not too much, huh?
to do.
We use this a lot. It's a big chunk. And you see the cast of blue in it? Awesome sauce. What do you got done with the pan? Oh, you bad girls. Oh, you bad girls.
Definitely. Look at that.
I would say that's done too.
That's done?
Well, it all depends what you want.
Well,
No,
That's done.
no, that's getting done. Your
Do you have
mackerel.
something different for the mackerel?
something different, yeah. You put a paper towel in it.
Well, I figure you didn't want the mackerel mixed with the
Well,
regular
that's
fish.
now.
He usually puts Papa Ray in the bag, but today I didn't. So I want to see Papa Ray go over our video. Her name. And then we told him that yesterday was my 52nd anniversary. Oh, I never got no fish. He felt bad. But no need to feel bad. We had an awesome time out in boat. There's only true friends It's only true friends that take you out on your 50 or 51 or 52 anniversary. And we're in far in between. One more fillet. Risotto, right there.
If you want some true facts, well, there isn't a chef or a restaurant out there that can cook a better traditional fish fry than a true Newfoundlander.
Oh, that's good. Just look at how tender that is. Look at that, it just comes off in chunks of all fish. All fish, all meat. Why you would throw this away? You're left with the bone. Like really. All meat and then your bone. Literally hardly any work involved. Beautiful taste. Fresh codfish. Little bone. Absolutely beautiful. Fresh codfish. Not ours, but it's fresh. Thanks to Jim for giving us that fish. We really appreciate it. Really appreciate the day on the water. Any day on the water is a great day. Homemade fries. We actually use avocado oil as well in our deep fryer. And just codfish. Thanks a million, Jim. Look at that. Just all meat. Just falling apart in your mouth. Poppy Rays, absolutely delicious on just about everything. At least everything I've tried so far. Even eggs. It's a mild, it's not a strong spice. And it puts a beautiful blend on everything I've tried it on. Meats, fish, chicken, eggs, just about everything. Really hope you enjoyed our adventure on the water and our cook up as well. And we will see you in our next video.